This righteousness that has been given to us as a gift can be properly understood in addition to the previous explanation as the activity of a judge when he declares someone discharged and acquitted. In fact, that's the being declared righteous. That's the meaning for justification. So you cannot separate justification from righteousness, because the justification that you received in the court of law was based on a pronouncement that was made by the judge, declaring you free of the charges that were leveled against you. If someone wasn't in court that day and you come out of court and the person still accuses you of what you were accused for before you were discharged and acquitted, that person can be liable. Are you there? It is in the same context that forgiveness becomes possible. I hope you know that in this covenant we have forgiveness. Paul warns us, though, that we should not consider the availability of forgiveness as a means to abuse grace. So people are going into iniquity because they know forgiveness is available. And that when they finish the iniquity, then they reach out to forgiveness so that they can still sustain right standing with God. In fact, the implication of that is that, first of all, you have been deceived by sin. And there are 8 consequences that befalls a believer that is operating under the deception of sin. That's a topic for another day. When the title of that message is Walking on the Touchline. On the touchline. If you still know football, you cannot be playing outside of the touchline and you think you are still playing the game. You are outside of the touchline. So, the fact that forgiveness exists does not mean that we should abuse it. However, forgiveness became an availability in this particular arrangement, because God is aware that before you arrive at maturity, you are going to make a lot of mistakes. In fact, are you there? Make a lot of mistakes. Not mistakes that are intentioned, but mistakes that arise from ignorance. And it is only the days of ignorance that God will overlook. Don't think he keeps overlooking. So God knows mistakes that have been made that are direct results of what? He will overlook it. But the reason for which he has made this arrangement of forgiveness available is so that we can take advantage of it and arrive at maturity where heaven can trust us. Heaven can commit resources to us in trust, and we will manage it and implement the will of God without faltering.